there is something invisible in this room right now. Every single one of us is doing it without even realizing it. It shapes what we like, what we fear, what we click on, and even the way you're sitting in your chair right now. And yet, we believe these choices are completely our own. That invisible force is human nature. We like to think we're independent thinkers, but human nature quietly scripts us in the background, making sure that even our resistance feels natural. Take something as simple as the colors that surround us. Have you ever noticed how every billboard announcing a sale is red? Or how every wellness ad or banking ad all lean into blue or green? That's not random. That's strategy. Because when humans see red, they feel urgency. And when humans see blue or green, they feel calm. And businesses learned if they speak to our instinct, then our decision becomes predictable. And when something is predictable, it's easy to influence. That is the quiet power of human nature. It doesn't force us to do anything. It quietly nudges us until we believe the choice was ours all along. And then there's AI. Everyone says we should be scared of it, that it's going to take our jobs, outsmart us, replace us. But AI never started with that intention. AI never woke up one day and decided to compete. It was built to assist, to help, to make life easier. And somewhere along that way, we decided to turn that help into a threat. Why? Because we are not scared of AI. We are scared of what it says about us. We have spent so long defining our worth by being needed and by being the ones in control that the moment that something else can do what we do, we panic. AI is not a problem. It's a reflection of the human insecurity that maybe we are not as needed or as special as we like to think. Maybe predictability isn't just comfort. Maybe it's a trap that we decided to decorate to feel safe. We call it routine, stability, structure. But comfort can be dangerous once it starts disguising itself as your identity. The world keeps handing us the same choices. And we keep taking them. Then we are not being controlled. We are simply participating. We say we want to be impactful, unforgettable. But impact doesn't grow where comfort lives. And deep down, we all know that. That's why the thought of being predictable stings, because it exposes that every time we have chosen safety over originality, routine over risk, and existence over living. So here is the real question. What happens when everything about you can be anticipated, copied, or even predicted? If the world knows your next move, your next thought, your next click, what does that say about you? What does it mean to live in a world where even spontaneity can be mapped out by data? Older generations lived in a world very different from ours. Life offered fewer choices, but more clearly defined paths. One career, one version of success, one shared rhythm of life. They adapted to the system because the system didn't have to adapt to them. Predictability was built in. And with that came comfort, but also the cost of limited possibility. Our generation, however, is different. We are surrounded by infinite tools, AI, algorithms, and tools previous generations never had. That means we have a chance that they never had, a chance to break the pattern. And in the United Arab Emirates, that shift is already here. A recent survey conducted by University of Melbourne showed that 97% of all UAE residents use AI for work, study, or personal usage. What this reveals is that AI isn't on the horizon, it's here, woven into everyday life, changing not just the tools that are available to us, but the very way we think, speak, and act. When the machinery of possibility is wider than ever, being unpredictable isn't just an option, it's a necessity. Stop being predictable. Stop following the same patterns. If your life is predictable, it isn't yours. Make it unpredictable, make it truly yours, because the moment that you become unpredictable is the moment that you start living. And in a world where AI can predict your next thought, being unpredictable isn't just rebellion, it's proof that you are still human.
Thank you.